War 21 presents I Rob.
That's better. Crazy bad mind, in the mouth, in the mind, in the mind. Them not say I got time. So Mr. Peppa, make them talk, make them talk. All them can do a talk. But when you hear hypocrite talk, loud them make them sit and talk. All them can do a flip and talk. Our life them can't lock off. You mad? Hypocrite talk, loud them make them sit and talk. All them can do a flip and talk. Our face them can't.
Still locked into Entertainment Weekly and KLA Sports FM 89. And one of the things that every artist aims for is to have a song that will play for the entire career.
Yeah.
I guess at this time I was fortunate to find one early in his career, and that's the voice of Mr. Peppa.
That's better.
Peppa, what's up?
Yo, you done doing a DJ, Cat?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, so, whenever Peppa come around, it's always something of significance, and you as a man were always instrumental in supporting Mr. Peppa's career over these wonderful years. So, it's a blessing to be here again, and, you on the forefront of, new news and fresh vibe from Mr. Peppa, because this is like my third interview since the whole movement started, and, this is a second local one. So, where I get there early with the peoples, them who know, say,
was there from
day one, including yourself. So.
And the people who definitely want to see good for you.
Yes, definite.
Remind us, Peppa, what year was this one?
I think it came out, 2005 going into 6. Somewhere there, yeah.
And you followed up with Gangsta Girl and some other tracks.
Yeah. Record for TJ and a couple more tracks with War 21 and work with Preston from IRFM. A lot of disc jockeys in those times,
Right.
And overseas producers. So yeah, it has been a journey. Lots of ups and downs, but great for the most part.
Alright, to say you're making a return is not totally accurate because you have always been here and there, a song there.
Yeah, always active basically.
So it's probably better to say you're ramping things up.
Right, perfect. Where I make a surge, so to speak, as I say, where I ramp up stuff. So right now, link up with Pusha Youth Inc., Pusha Youth Music and Urban Vine Media, and we're doing a new EP coming right now called Peppa Them. Okay. So this is my first EP, sad to say.
Yeah.
After being in the business so long and, being one of dancehall pillars, we should have more body of works out there for the fans. But, nothing never happened before due process. So.
I guess sometimes it has to do with who you're working with. I find that a lot of producers today just do jugglings and singles. It tends to be only if your artist is signed to them that they really sit and look at an EP or an album.
That is true. Or, if you're not signed to them, you have enough
clout
and power, where them say a vested interest, financial return, or them say expansion of them brand, so and no fault of theirs.
I guess you can't blame them totally because it takes a lot to invest into making it.
Definitely. And these days, remember record now sell again like that, so the platforms them is quite different where you can get music free, and there's so much choices. Back in the days when a brand new hot song come out, man, have a line up in a record shop, forget that.
Yep.
Yeah, I forget the record itself. There's no copy digital.
The funny thing, you line up and hear that it run out.
Yeah, run out. You have to try maybe all one man down at the distribution cutting plans. You can bootleg all a wide label and gear. But that was the Friday Saturday thing. More music was selling. People had to buy the music to get it, and
you couldn't just go on your phone and share it with somebody.
Nah. So it's quite different now, where producers and artist management teams have to be invested into the music on a different level now. A cost cut from a next way. Have got stamper, have got label, have all of that stuff. But the cost incurring promotion. Yes.
And I guess that's why it's always encouraging for artists to understand the value of making what I call visa music.
Mm-hmm. Music that can fly away past Jamaica airport.
Exactly.
Yeah, because that is where the bread is right now. Because honestly speaking, Jamaican, our fans them is our diehard core fans them that support us more than anything else. The love that them give us is
the motivation.
But financially they are not buying people, so to speak. Like people just go up on them phone and just go up on Spotify and Spotify or iTunes Music or Apple Music and them buy a song 99 cents or whatever. Most people they even have them account hook up to them phone and them thing average man. You know what I mean? So it's a work in progress, but we still have to get there. So for now, the visa music them as I say, because that is where the perception of support is different.
Question I've been asking a lot recently. With the inability to have been going out to promote the music physically, which is how a lot of music is promoted today in the dancehall space, how difficult or how good has it been promoting digitally?
It has been a challenge because the digital space is so crowded, so it has been a challenge getting subscribers and getting followers and it's like everything have to be more amped up in that sector of it because people are more interested in much more than just the music right now. The more your personal life can be interested and engaging to them. Your boring life, them now to follow you up if you're boring. So it may make some people who's not naturally like that may have to put in an extra effort for go, and it kind of sometimes just get a little bit. But it has to be done. You have to find ways and means creatively to navigate in other space, but that is where it is. The digital space is where it is. So you have to sponsor where you sponsor, you have to network where you network, and where you have to spend the hardcore cash for get good product out like videos or publicists on your team working and all them stuff there, because that is an example of what has been lacking for even Mr. Peppa over the years, because here and there we're finding the songs them and doing the thing them, but the marketing machinery behind it is very important. So finance is good also, but if you don't have the right team for spread out the money there in the right places, then it will just reach only to a certain point, because you can do just, as you say, in the street promotion, with the money. We know that go, touch the road and do the thing, and it will reach a certain demographic, but if you put a wing on it, yes, you have to have a real strategic team and way how you do things, so it's challenging, but the good part of it is Mr. Peppa have a foot in the door. It's not like me I tried knocking.
And that's what I'm just about to say. I think you're probably poised in a good space right now, because over the years you have had the experience of making it. You know what it takes to make a song that will work. You have built up your network.
Yeah.
So now, as long as the promotional resources are there, you are now better mentally prepared to get the work out.
Definitely, and mentally, as I said, me in a space right now where I kind of feel fresh mentally, kind of rejuvenated, with this new EP. As I said, the network and the connections over the years, that is what made this happen. It is not so much financially based.
And I tell you too, as unfortunate as this COVID-19 has been, it has sort of reset certain things.
Yeah.
To some extent, most people are on a level playing field.
Right. It has put a lot of things also into perspective. And life is a balance. And in every tragedy or in every bad arise greatness and goodness and positivity. And the deaths of COVID is the tragic thing, because this is something where most people in our life where I live right now never just very few people can maybe witness a next event like this where so far reaching to every human being in the world. So that is the tragic part. The positive part of it is there's, as I said, there's a reset, and a lot of things get in perspective, a lot of things get brought to the surface, there's a lot of cracks in the governmental system and in society, and show how much people, especially minorities, are differentiated from the mainstream society, where it's like it is totally designed to just keep you at a certain level. And COVID has brought a lot of them points to the forefront, and just we as humankind for move forward and try slowly and surely deal with these matters, because a lot of matters. Musically speaking, as I say, it has brought certain things to a level playing field. There is people attention now start go deeper into your craft and not just the noise of it. For example, Like the virtual shows, I like them because I think some of the artists them have got to dig deeper into performing properly because
There's no
it's made for
crowd to rail up for the
TV.
first two lines.
Yeah, it's made for TV.
Yep.
There's no horns, there's no torches, there's no firecrackers, there's no
Bringing your crowd.
yeah, there's no bus loads coming, you know. So the atmosphere, the electricity in the air that generate the real energy that not there. This is made for TV, so you have to go
Perform.
and project this energy.
Yep.
From a man day in him living room and I say and I light all him light in him living room or upon him phone.
Yeah.
So this is good for the artists them development, and you know, as I said, some people can find themselves to start go back to some river and beach and listen to bird them and get used to about the fall them in the yard long time, you know, see them and them think they
And the financial drought and sufferation that people have been facing from every sector
Yeah.
has definitely brought one thing to the forefront that they need to do.
Pepper them.
yeah.
That's better than. Man, I hunt for the food that's daybreak. Now sit down farm fool and wait. Serious in the streets, me now play. One rich CM there, push a youth. Properly attire when me touching at the street. Well put together and me properly neat. Clocks from me foot, cut off the jeans. A big gal look me send car, pepper never green. If a high grade, then at top of the peak. Every split from herbs, J, emit ever sweet. Smarty tail spice, me whip up puppy sheet. What make you think every gal a fit up on me feet? Get your money up, no, get your money up. Play and live up, get your youth stuff broke. No red eye for the Benz when you see me na the choke. China running, gorilla, everything talk. Get your money up, no, get your money up, no dark. Cause every youth in a the ghetto feel the uptown dark. Riches can't too much we man have. If a millionaire out there me have to be one of. Money carry through the world, not only manners. Every day me get up, that I hustle me dollars. Me nah no time I idle and I pray like the others. Rather read my Bible say no the prayers. Rather chop a piece of food, charge up the banger. Western Union, the money grammar. Get your money up, now get your money up. Play and live up, get your
Track simply titled Get Your Money Up.
Yeah, brother, money up me.
And you notice there's a line in this song that says playing a lift up. Now, if
Yeah.
you're not doing visa music, you won't need that plane lifting up.
Yeah, you won't be in that baggage compartment or that first class or that wherever you are. Come up on the wing and nah, that.
So you need to do
Yeah.
music that can take you to the world.
Yeah.
Is this the lead single from the E EP?
Yes, this is the lead single from the EP. This track is called Money Up. The track was made by Keely Keys and mixed by Tandra. You know, so that are one of our leading female engineers in Jamaica. Work with the likes of all the international artists that come in and G Jam Records and them things there. So Tandra put fair touch on that one, yeah. So this is the lead single as well. I say Money Up. Video will be dropping shortly. So the EP, you know, as me I say, I feel rejuvenated. As you can hear tonight, I still maintain my dancehall sound, but I still add a tweak to that one, yeah, because you have other tracks that are even more tweaked than this that you have to ask a who. So
I have
yeah.
one word that I think describe it well.
Yeah.
Growth.
Yes, growth. Proper word, growth. Yeah, and you know, sometimes I may tell you, you know, you see sometimes as you say cat is who you're around and maybe them perspective and motive, because a long time I want to express myself certain way in a music where my growth could have reached far.
Right.
Mr. Peppa would be in hindsight on a different tier in the music,
Right.
you know.
But just didn't get the freedom to express.
Yeah, I never get the freedom to express myself fully. You know, based off many factors, you know, management, and then me and management kind of, after, I think like 8 years, you know, we did well. You know, we came from nothing. From I was just a little guy hanging around, getting like one sneaker here and there, to be the #1 artist. I looked down upon New York on a rainy night. I may say to my management, why the lights down in the city is like so blurry? And I must say, rain fall down there, man. I say, you know, when rain fall upon the ground in the night. You know, and sharing stage with Shaggy and Capleton and all these things, England, Untoward War 21, you know, it's like a whole story, you know. being War 21 #1 groupie before I know them, follow them everywhere in the island
To work
until
with them.
they make the #1 song with me. It's like amazing, you know, man. So the journey has been great. It was great in that time, and now it's a new era, new time for Mr. Peppa, and it continue being great because I feel great about this project coming. You know, Peppa them. So the reason for Peppa them is just show them so right now, Mr. Peppa, and no country pepper, and no sweet pepper. Not to step on anybody too. Big up sweet pepper, big up country pepper. But when I get the thing saucy, everybody has say Peppa, I say, why Mr. Peppa not stepping up and taking charge? You know what I say? Bossy.
So it's just time to do what you know you can do.
Yeah, and stake my claim, you know what I say? And my fan base has always been wanting more. If you go on the internet, anytime anybody posts anything like even maybe like the old school freestyle with me and Vibes Cartel in Dan Carly in the studio, people would go under the comments and they would be like, yo, the DJ, yo, my DJ, way him dead, are you that lyricist? And it's, you know, 99% great comments, you know? So I know, so the people, I always have the advantage of them anticipating something from Mr. Peppa. And the funny thing is, I still have a chance to be a new artist to a whole entire new generation that doesn't really familiar with me personally. Maybe just may know my music, but don't really get me. And Jamaica still not get me, the world not get me. When I stand up on a stage, Sting, Sumfest, etc., 15, 20 minutes, half hour, and I belt out and I show them when I make off. Them not get that I know, so I still have that advantage while being considered quote-unquote vetting of certain sorts in the dancehall scene because of the songs, you know, Hypocrite and Gangsta Gorilla, you know, so I still have many advantages that I feel great about, and, you know, I'm maturity and we're ready to present it to the world, I can't, ready.
And that's a good note on which to wrap up, but definitely when the EP is ready, you'll definitely need to come back, share the EP with us, do a couple tracks on it live, and talk some more.
Yeah, we got some beautiful tracks coming, and this is the first one from the EP, and we're going to leave it right here, so because the next time I have so much stuff we can talk about on the EP, and, you know, I have a feature on the EP where I'm really excited about what people now going to expect Mr. Peppa and that person to be on the EP with a collaboration. So, you know, I have Andrew Blacks on it producing, and, you know, as I say, I have Atomic Record, which are Tip God, Riding King Management, them on it also too. So we have crazy thing to talk about for the upcoming tracks when the EP release in a couple of weeks. So Masterkat, so yeah man, it was beautiful as always. And you don't know, people don't go and enjoy the new track and money up in this time. You have to find them say take and turn fashion. So we Jamaican people, black people are the strongest in the world. You know, so mentally we can overcome physically, spiritually, you know, man, so bless up. Yeah.
And that's it for another Entertainment Weekly. This is KLA Sports FM 89. Remember, love yourself, love your neighbor. Prayer day, keep the devil away. So until we meet again, same time, same place next week, God bless.